college is expensive, not only to us, but it has expenses that you need to maintain besides considering unexpected costs that can come up. Anyway, this is not to scare anybody, because there are many great tips that will help you manage your finances and tackle any situation in your way. Hi, I'm Santiago from Gradehacker, the non-traditional student's #1 resource. As a college student, you deserve to spend your money wisely. So here are 7 tips for you. If you are not the best at managing money, creating a budget is a great strategy to balance your college life. This will help you keep track of your bills, save money, and get you in a better mindset so you can see what you can do to be better. You can start by budgeting how much you need to cover for a week's expenses. This covers everything: gas, groceries, and even grabbing a drink with your friends. Once you have it, stick to it and avoid going over this budget at all costs. From here, you can look to tip number 2. Adapt your lifestyle expenses. Take your budget, identify all those small expenses that, to be honest, aren't that important, and get rid of them. Sure, $5 a day for coffee with snacks doesn't seem that much, but when you translate that to $35 per week and $140 per month, you start seeing that expense from a whole new perspective. You can treat yourself once in a while, but don't lose sight of all these unnecessary micro expenses that, if avoided, can lead to significant savings. Something else you can do is limit your expenses by alternating some activities like how you commute or where you have dinner when you go out. Instead of having one expensive dinner per week, we maybe have one per month, or host a house meeting with all your friends where they can collaborate. Or for example, save money by making your own coffee or buying a generic brand instead of going to Starbucks regularly. Think of all the monthly expenses you pay, but don't really enjoy to the fullest, and find an alternative that replaces that expense. Differentiating between what you want and what you need. You'll see how much the difference this can make you in your finances. Another great way to help you is by using budgeting apps. This lets you easily work out how much money you need each month, keep track of your expenses, create an emergency fund, manage your investments, and more. Some of the most popular budgeting apps are Mint, You Need a Budget, Every Donor, Empower, and Good Budget. Pick the one that you like the most and incorporate into the tips we mentioned before. Our next tip is to consider using credit cards. You need to be attentive with this one, but if used correctly, they can be a great tool. Evaluate the pros and cons of every credit card so you know which ones to suit you. We recommend using Credit Karma to find the button with the lowest interest rate. Plus, you can use their website and app as a financial planner, use the price calculator, and check what personalized credit card offers and loans they have available. And our final tip is to find alternatives for the college resources in it. Textbooks, for example, represent a big part of your educational expenses, and you can save lots of money by using all books or renting them online. Also, you can invest in a Kindle or iPad and buy the ebook version, or take advantage of platforms like Chat, which is a great source for renting and buying cheap. However, we know it can be expensive and pointless to buy books that you may use only once, so we made a list of websites to find textbooks and PDF we need borrowing. But now you're ready to say goodbye to your financial issues. While money is important to have, remember, it isn't more important than enjoying the journey you are today. Share in the comments what advice of your own help you manage your college finances, and remember that you can access more tips by liking and subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.